with Shane and Joy Adventures. It's my 35th birthday trip and we are in Sparta, Tennessee, which is the land of falling water. So gonna do a bunch of waterfalls and some other hikes in the area. First up is Rock Island State Park. Y'all can see it, but I almost stepped on that big guy. He's huge. Y'all, I literally love this trail so much. 1.6 miles. We're only like 0.7 in. It's just like straight waterfalls the whole way. I think we're gonna have to come back and kayak this, but I don't know if you can really see on here from the GoPro. It's just like a whole wall the whole way. It's just waterfalls all the way down this thing. It's so pretty. Burgess Falls State Park. We're just gonna do just to the top of the falls today. Got a little rowdy last night, so we're getting a late start today. But it's already so pretty at the beginning of the trail. It's only 1.2 miles total and only 20 minutes from Sparta. This is the beginning of the trail. The only way to get to the bottom of this one is by kayak, and the water levels are so low. I don't even know that you can kayak right now. There's some people down there, so I guess maybe they kayaked for a little bit, got out, and then walked the rest of the way, so I don't really know. I don't know how far in you can kayak to, so we'll see if we'll end up kayaking or not. Got a couple of hikes planned for the day. We're at Big South Park first to do the Twin Arches Trail. It's 1.4 total, and the two arches, one is about 50 feet tall and the other is about 70 feet. Let's go see them. Oh shit. I'm glad you were first. I'm glad you walked first. Dude, that's tight. How cool. Oh my god, it's a cave for real.
That's an inch. You can go out the other side.
Stop, that's really cool.
Yeah. Look,
Oh,
there's light over there.
Tight.
See?
Keep going, dude. Yeah, make sure there's no spiders.
No, bats.
I would love to see a bat.
That's neat. Oh, so it's colder in here.
Yeah, it feels really good. So we're going into a cave. That's the South Arch. And now we're going through. I should have probably put this on night mode. But Shane's got his flashlight.
You see how they're made right here? It's arching.
It's really cool. Through here. All these spider crickets everywhere.
It's like,
Oh my god, it's like the Narrows.
oh, this is nothing compared to that.
No, this is like...
This is easy.
Oh crap. Got the backpack on. I might need to hand it to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Something steps. Now we're on top of the arch. It's another at least 50 steps. We might be at the top. And now I'm out of breath. My heart rate's on 60. But now we're on top of the arch. A nice view out. So our next stop is in the Pogue Creek State Natural Area. Pogue Creek Canyon State Natural Area. And we're doing the Upper Mesa and Killdeer Arch. And we're at the Mesa Overlook. So, totally just joking, that was not the Mesa Overlook. That's just a little spot on the trail. I gotta go up some more stairs. So took a little different way to get back to Sparta so that we could hit up Ozone Falls. Fingers crossed there's a little water here, we'll see. So that was the view from the top. Super short hike. It's like right off the road, pretty much like a 1/10 of a mile. Really pretty from the top. We're headed to the bottom. We are starting the day off with Fall Creek Falls State Park. This is one of the major waterfalls in the state of Tennessee. So super excited to be here. We're gonna go check out a couple of things and then do a trail to see the overlook and go to the base of the falls. So we're starting from the nature center. So we're doing some paving of the roads where we needed to go. So we're gonna do a little bit extra mileage today, but we're starting nature center, and this is Cane Creek Falls, one of the look-offs. There's not been rain in I don't know how long, so all of these waterfalls are not how they normally are, but they're still pretty. So there's a small part over here of Cane Creek. It's really cool. And then this side view. And eventually me and Shane are going to be hiking to this little point up there to get another view of it. So we're having to do another detour because, as you can see, there's all kinds of fallen trees everywhere. There's a little section we're supposed to go by, but it hasn't been maintained yet. So adding on, not quite sure how much extra mileage, but we're gonna make it eventually. Well, we made it to at least the first look off of Fall Creek Falls. Looks like it's flowing at least decent, and it's really pretty. We're gonna be going way down in the gorge in a little bit. Here's an even better look off, and you can see way down there. We're going to be hiking down to the base of the falls here soon. Alright, we're headed to the base. Super excited. We're almost to the bottom. So we're making our way back up. This was totally worth it. It was ridiculous. If you're in Middle Tennessee, y'all come check this one out. We got a little detour off the trail. I'm gonna go to Rocky Point Overlook and check that out. Kind of sketchy getting down and then over to this point over here. Fall Creek Falls is over here. Ending this, well, almost ending this hike. This is the last look off Cane Creek Falls. We started on the other side at the Nature Center. Much better view from over here. Definitely worth the hike over here to see it. Probably doesn't look as dramatic in the GoPro, but it's really pretty. Up next, we're gonna ride out to Lost Creek Recreation Area, maybe? Lost Creek something, I'll update you in a little bit. Well, we made it to Lost Creek State Natural Area. I don't know why I can't remember that. But this one is only 0.2 of a mile, and there's another trail that we might do that was dependent on how much water flow this one had, but I actually hear it from here, so we may do the other trail as well too. But here we go. Also a cave at this one too, so I'm hoping we can still at least go into the entrance. It's closed for the season because of the bats, so I don't think you can go like spelunking or something, but oh, and there's a cave under the waterfall. I didn't do my research very good. I just saw that this one looked cool and it was really close to on the way back to our place, so gonna hit it up. over just a short hike from where the waterfall is this massive cave. You can only go down so far right now. They have it closed for the season for the bats, but it's really cool. So last hike of the day, doing Rylander Cascades. It's like 1 mile. What's 1 more mile? Might as well do it while we're here. Go check it out. Now, if Lost Creek wasn't flowing so good, we would not be doing this one. So, fingers crossed this one has water too. Well, we made it. It's just a little drizzle. This one is all dried up. At least it had a little bit of water flowing. We are at Cummins Falls State Park today. Super excited about this hike. We're taking the trail down to the base of the falls, or the gorge. So this is, so far, is the only park we've had to pay for. We had to pay for a permit to come down here, so it was only $6. Not too bad. Really nice park. Let's go check out some water. So on this hike too, you do have to walk through water. So I really like that. We brought our water shoes for at the falls, but we may end up, even with this low water level, we may have to swap over to our water shoes for the hike too. So the water level is pretty low. Hopefully the waterfall still looks good. In some pictures from the other day, it still looked like it was flowing pretty decent. So fingers crossed again. Is this the Narrows of Tennessee? Totally forgot to swap over to my waterproof stuff for the GoPro. I have like my little media mod on there today, so no water videos, but we're gonna go swimming. We had a blast in Nashville yesterday. Now we are in the Savage Gulf area. Had to kind of change up our plans and hiking plans because of the weather. So it's been stormy in Sparta, so we came down far enough. But it looks like it's kind of following us this way too, so we'll see. Savage Falls actually, from the pictures on all trails, has like no water flow. And from the ones from Greeter Falls, which is where we're gonna go today, looks like it might actually have some water, so fingers crossed. This area is probably ridiculous when the water levels are high, so if we ever make it back, we'll definitely come back here. Right now you could walk this whole creek. Just flat and super shallow. We're headed to Rylander Falls. So Rylander Falls was beautiful. If the storm wasn't coming, I would have totally went swimming. But we tried to go to Burgess Falls too, so we added a little bit extra. Rylander Falls is only like 1.2 loop. We added in just a little bit. Ooh, that's a cardio workout though. It was dry. So if Rylander Falls is ever not flowing that much, Burgess Falls is gonna have nothing. So don't even waste your steps. So while we're in the Savage Gulf area, that was only a 12-minute drive to the next waterfall, Laurel Falls. So fingers crossed again that this one has at least some water flowing. So we'll go see. So this is a super short hike. I think it's only like less than half a mile total. We can already see water from back here, so that's a good sign. We were trying to find a way to the bottom, but it's so much of a drop off just everywhere. I don't think you can get to the bottom, so we gotta make it out of here before the storm comes anyway. So on to the next. So for our last hike, we decided to come back to Rock Island State Park. We started there last Friday. Today's Thursday. They just had a pour down of a rain all day today, so we'll go see what these waterfalls look like. And we're on the other side of the park this time for the Blue Hole Trail, which is super short. Looks like you can get right down next to the water on this side good, next to a couple of waterfalls, so we'll check it out. So we're gonna have to be really careful because it's been a downpour all day today in this area. That's why we kind of ventured out a little bit further. We're about to have to walk through the waterfall, I think, to get down to the bottom, so we'll see if it's safe enough to go, hopefully. So here's the stairs then going down. Okay, never mind. We thought we had to cross across the water, but there's a little side trail down here, so that's really cool. There's literally water flowing everywhere. I literally love this place so much. I would totally come back here. This side with the blue hole after this heavy rain. We're just walking through water the whole time. It's so much fun. It's like a jungle out here. There's literally water just pouring from the rocks everywhere. Like not even like normal like the other waterfalls. It's like a creek flowing on top. This is flowing through the rocks and falling. Like look at this hole. wall of water. And it just keeps falling. Totally worth it to come on this side and do the Blue Hole Trail, because then you're right next to all. This whole side from, we were on this side over here. We did that trail last week. And you could see and hear all of them from so far away. This whole side, we really wanted to kayak, but with the rain today we couldn't. But we at least made it back to hike on this side, and it is totally worth it. A lot of this water is coming from the rocks, like underneath the rock, and this one is a good part to show. It's coming out of like a little cave. Y'all, we're sad. That whole trail all to ourselves. It's just us back here. Nobody else in the whole parking lot. It's so nice. Let's go. Maybe stop and get a beer somewhere and some food. And we'll see y'all next time.